Let me ask you a question. Do you ever go on Instagram or Facebook and see the internet millionaires posting pictures of their amazing lifestyles? Driving fancy cars, living in big houses, traveling the world and working from their laptops? You know the ones? It seems like they're always on a permanent vacation. And you wonder, how in the world do they live a life like that? What do those guys actually do? And most importantly, how can I make money like they do? If you're curious, like I once was, then stick with me until the end of this 10-minute video because I'm going to show you how you can do it too. Hi, my name is Ankur Agarwal. I'm one of those internet millionaires. Over the last 10 years, I've built multiple successful online businesses from scratch and done very well for myself. And just to prove it to you, here is a peek inside just one of my accounts that has made me multiple six figures over the past year, and I have many more like that. So as you can see, things are pretty good. I'm financially free. I work for myself and I love what I do. I'm healthy. I have free time. I enjoy vacations wherever and whenever I want. In fact, I have been traveling non-stop for over a year, living in all kinds of different destinations, including Bali, Indonesia, Hawaii, Australia, Singapore, and it's first class all the way. But the truth is, things weren't always like this for me. I grew up in India, and we did not have much money at all. My parents always made sure there was food on the table, but other than that, we were pretty much on our own. I still remember as a young boy, I would beg my parents to buy simple things like new shoes or comic books, but the answer was always no. At the time, I didn't really understand why we could not have those things, but now I know. It's not because they did not want to give me everything I wanted as a child, it was because they just could not afford it. Instead, they gave me the opportunity to create a better life for myself. They sent me to college in hopes that I would find a great career with a solid company. But after I got my degree, things did not work out like I thought they would. It turns out college wasn't really the answer. And I think many people are finding out the hard way, just like I did. After college, I ended up taking the only job I could get at the time, working 12 hours per day for minimum wage, making $300 per week. I remember being completely broke halfway through the month, every single month, having to borrow money from friends and family, maxing out all my credit cards, and racking up over $30,000 in debt. I had to make a change. Everything comes down to making a decision to take a risk and make the change. So I started looking online and found hundreds of different programs with bogus lies and fake income screenshots. I'm sure videos for as well, right? Stick with me here. I promise you, this is not one of those videos. And remember to keep looking below because every second you get closer to finally making money online. When I first got started, I wasted a lot of money trying the newest programs and buying the latest products. And almost all of them were a complete waste of time. It was a vicious cycle. I faced constant failure. No one ever wanted to help. And I felt like I'd be stuck there forever. Maybe you can relate with me. Until I finally found a method for making money online that actually worked. And since then, I've used it to make millions of dollars from home without ever having to pick up the phone or even talk to anyone. So how did I do it? I figured out and perfected a simple little method that can generate commissions every day. The tune of $500 all the way up to $7,000 at a time. And it's completely foolproof and 100% legal. In my first year, I made over $600,000 on complete autopilot. On my first sale, I made $500. On my second sale, I made $2,000. On my third sale, I made over $5,000. And I did not even have to make these sales myself. The videos and their teams did all the selling for me. Of course, there were some days I did less and some days I did more. But on an average, I was making over 60,000 US per month. Now, of course, your results will probably be different than mine. You might make less, you might make more, or you might make nothing at all. Like anything in life, your level of success is completely based on the amount of time and effort you put into it, and you can see our average earnings at aspireearnings.com. But as I'm sure you can see, this really works. It took me from being dead broke and only days away from being thrown out on the street to now traveling the world and having the freedom to do whatever I want, whenever I want. And I'm here to tell you that you can do this too. I'm going to give you everything you need to start making money in just a minute. But first, let me finish the story. So after about a year of testing and automating every part of the process, I decided to teach my method to a small, private group of people and gave them access to everything I was doing. I've been testing with people who have low technical experience because I wanted to see how many of them would actually make money and how much. I wanted to see if this method could be taught to anyone, and the results were surprising. Here are some of the people I shared it with that totally changed their life.
Hey, Ella Klassen here, and my first 30 days with this system, I've earned a little over $10,000.
Hey everyone, Clinton Douglas here, and just a few days after starting with this system, I was able to make over $1,200 million.
It's Dave Prosser here. With this system, I was able to generate over $30,000 within the last 10 weeks.
In the last 30 days, over $24,800.
My name is Alfredo, and I just want to share with you that I made $26,585 in my first 30 days of using this amazing system.
Jason Stone here.
$200,000 within the last 2 months of promoting the system.
Pretty awesome, right? So as you can see, we have an amazing success rate. Some of our private members are now making well over $10,000 per month. You will hear from more of them on the inside. But first, we need to get you in on this as soon as possible because there are only a few spots left. After you join our group, you'll watch a live video training that goes over the exact details of how you can use this private method to make money starting today. You don't need a ton of free time or technical skills, unlike other methods. Everything is already ready for you. Products, promotions, marketing, traffic, sales, everything. You get access to the same products we are selling, the websites we use to sell them, and the same training and resources that our students have used to make millions in their online business. My private test group made a combined total of over $7 million. And this was a very small group, not even a room full. Our next step is to expand the team, and this is your chance to join us. I'm really excited for you. You can be on the ground floor of something really big. You will have full access to our system, and deposits will be made straight to your bank account. Some testers will earn thousands of dollars in just a few weeks. Some will even earn a 5-figure payday in the first month. But here is the final catch. We only want to work with people who are driven and excited to join us on this incredible adventure. We are interested in lazy bums who have no drive or can't follow directions. Right now, you're already part of the upper 1% of people just by watching this video for this long. Believe it or not, most people give up by this point. Crazy, huh? This method is foolproof. This means that when you follow the directions, you get the training and press go, the website and videos will start working for you, helping to make you money every single day, even when you sleep. How cool is that? We sell product to people all over the world and make them very happy. And when your customers are happy, they buy more. And here's the kicker. Every single time someone buys something, you make massive commissions from $500 all the way up to $7,000. If you get that much extra money, what will you do with it? Pay off your debt, buy a new car, take a vacation, save for your retirement? Whatever that is, get ready to do it because I'm going to give you access totally risk-free, guaranteed. I've made enough money using this method. It's time to share the wealth and let someone else make some of this money. You can put as much or as little time into this as you want. The more you put into it, the more you get out. I put about 4 hours per week of my spare time into the system and got massive results. Here is the super important part though. Remember how I said I was sick of never having any help? These other bogus systems out there would sell me into a product they disappear, never to help me again. Well, I'm putting a permanent end to that. When you activate your account, you are going to get a personal one-on-one success mentor who will always be available to help you learn and ensure you know exactly how to make money. This means they will hold your hand while you get everything set up. This also means you don't have to do any selling. That's right, no bugging your Facebook friends or cold calling or selling your leads into anything. Your mentor will do it all for you. Honestly, who else will give that to you? I mean, once it's set up, you're eligible for these massive commissions of $500 to $7,000 at a time. How nice it would be to make an additional $5,000 per month. How about $15,000 per month or even $25,000 per month? That's what I want you to have, and this makes it all possible. So here is how this is going to work. I'm going to give you everything, all my websites, my training, the payment processing, the software, the advertising, and even a personal mentor who will coach you through the whole process and show you how to make your first big commission within 30 days. Sounds good? By the way, congratulations! You have been watching for the entire 10 minutes. That means you're now qualified to move forward and start making money. But I'm not going to charge you the normal $2,000 for this. We have charged that much in the past, and tons of people were happy to pay that much. After all, they could easily make that back in just a few days, so it's a no-brainer. I've learned that in order to take things seriously, people need to care. And in order to care, people need to invest at least something into this business, or they will never get the training or even finish setting up their profile or collecting their payments. Again, I'm not interested in working with lazy people. So I'm not going to charge you $2,000. I'm not going to charge you $1,000 or even $500. Simply click the button to get this for an insanely low price. The lowest I've ever given this away for. Let me repeat that. You're getting all of this for just a tiny one-time membership fees. You can't even go on a nice date with that much. Plus, you're covered with a 30-day, 100% money-back guarantee. If you're not happy with the money you're making within 30 days, shoot us an email and we'll send you back every last penny, no questions asked. You have to be crazy to let this go. You have absolutely nothing to lose. You owe this to yourself to give it a shot. Go through the training, get everything set up, and just watch the results roll in. You literally cannot lose. You have absolutely everything to gain. So now that all the risk is off your shoulders and onto ours, it's time to decide. Just think, paying off and cutting up your credit cards, paying off and ripping up your mortgage, a home that's serene and peaceful. Vacations whenever you want. Buy a new car if you want. Money flowing into your bank account. Early retirement, it's all possible. Right there, when you push that button, a proven path is in front of you. So go ahead and click the button.